Hello. Is the sound okay? Alright, so I tried my best to be live here for all of you just because we have quite a few number of people who have been asking about the acrylic kalimba. So there may be some stuff that we did not explain, so that's what we're gonna do today. I wrote them down so that we'll make sure that we will answer the common questions that you guys have been asking, right? Okay, so first question that has been asked is, what is the difference between your acrylic and your wood, right? So which one should you get? Which one would I prefer? Let's start with your acrylic. Okay, so for this one, if you're gonna observe the sound, one of our friends here at Tips Kalimba had used such a nice term, and he said that the sound is vibrant. So just think of that. It has a vibrant sound, yes, and it is more bright comparing to your wooden kalimba. So there you go. Here, listen to it. And another definition that you can get from it is that it is warm. So comparing to your wood, the sound of your acrylic is warmer. So see, the chicken agrees. And it is, yeah, the sound is warmer, but it is more quiet. And another thing about it is that it does have the weight. Now, comparing it to your wooden kalimba, here, I'll let you hear the gecko. There, could you notice it? For the wooden kalimba, this time it's more mellow. The sound is more mellow, and it is cooler in a sense that if this is your warm, this has a warmer side, this is more cool. The sound is more cool. So I don't know if that's something you're looking at, but there you go. The difference between your wooden kalimba and your acrylic is that for the wood, it has a mellow and cooler sound as compared to your acrylic that has a brighter and warmer sound. Yes, I am aware that the chickens are awake today. Alright. So, anyway, next thing, if I were to choose between this gecko wooden kalimba and your acrylic, which one would I prefer? Honestly, without considering the weight, okay? Without considering the weight, I honestly don't know which one I would choose. But just because of the weight, your gecko kalimba is still the winner for me. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Just because it's lighter. Especially if you're gonna play your kalimba for a period of time. Yeah. It doesn't hurt your wrist just because of the weight. As compared to your acrylic, wherein the weight could be an issue. Let's say if you're playing for about an hour or two, you can feel the weight of it as it goes. Okay. I hope I was able to clear that out as to what the difference is between your wood and your acrylic. So just to summarize, your wood, mellow and cool, while your acrylic is more of the warmer and brighter sounds. Okay, now even the dogs are awake. Okay, next question. Wood, acrylic, okay, check. So again, if I were to choose, just because of the weight, it's this one. Plus, if you're interested in the acrylic, do keep in mind that your surface, it is prone to scratching. That's why it has those like rubber dots in it. Can you see it? Yeah. That's placed on the back of your kalimba just so that it's not directly in contact with any surface. So it lessens the chances of it scratching. Do keep that in mind. Okay. Next that we should discuss. One of our friends has been asking, is your acrylic suitable for beginners? Honestly, that's a question that, what do you mean when you say beginner? Because think of it. They all have 17 keys. They all have tines. So I really don't know what people mean when they ask. I mean, I don't know what they're trying to get, what answer they're really looking for when they ask the question if it's suitable for beginners, because I think the real question should be, is it suitable for someone who just wants to try it out? Because budget-wise, if you're just gonna try it out, I think you could get something cheaper just to have a feel of it. But if you're someone who if you see yourself playing it in the long run, sure, you can consider the acrylic. I think the question of is it suitable for beginners is more on the hollow kalimba versus the flatboard kalimba, which leads us to our next point. Which do I prefer? Would it be a flatboard or a hollow kalimba? And based also on the reactions of kalimba players in that I have read, is that take notice of it. Who usually complains about tines? Tines simply means these things. So these are called tines, or your keys. So who usually complains about tines? Quick observation, usually these are the people who have hollow kalimba. So hollow kalimba simply means your kalimba with holes on them. So here there's no holes, right? Because it's a flat board. Literally a board that is flat. It's not like a box with a circle. So I have observed that your hollow kalimbas, these are the ones that have a chance to have harder tines, especially if they are on the ends, their higher keys. There is a chance that those keys sounds a bit crispy. Crispy in the sense that it's, how do you say this? Crispy. Think of a chip that crispy, crunchy. So it's not, how do you say this? Okay, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, think of a drop of water in a basin. Boom, right? It's like it's resonating. While if it's crispy, it's like it's makunap, crunchy. So I don't know. That's one thing I observed about hollow kalimbas, is that the end keys has a tendency to sound a bit crispy. So it's a bit hard. Plus, remembering my old kalimba, it does hurt your finger when it's in the top keys, which the chickens are alive today. Okay, which brings us here to the flatboard. Why I still prefer this over your hollow kalimba, because see, these are the highest keys. and they have a good resonation as compared to your hollow kalimba. So do consider that when you are starting to buy it. So how about the acrylics? This is how the highest key sounds like. See, it's still good. Yeah, it's still good. I don't have the hollow box anymore. I gave it. So yeah. So that's what I would recommend. It's not more of would I go for wood, would I go for acrylic, but as a beginner, would you go for a hollow kalimba or a flatboard? Go for a flatboard, just because it has lesser troubleshoot problems, in a sense that you don't. Okay, just to save you from the time of, oh, what will I do? It's buzzing. Oh, what will I do? It's hard. Oh, how do I make it less stiff? So, to avoid any of those issues, just go for your flatboards. Now, if you agree, do let me know. Okay, next. Okay, suitable for beginners. Okay, another question that I commonly get is that if you do get your kalimba, so some may say, okay, this is a B tone, this is a C tone. What if you want it to be G? Are these kalimbas suitable to be tuned to the key of G? Yes, and that is the beauty of this instrument actually, is that you can always tune them to any key that you prefer. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can do that. But just be aware of the scalings. What do I mean by scalings? Ano nga ba ang scaling? Okay, so that just means that if it's in C, you don't see any sharps or flats, right? But as you move your keys, there are certain letters that needs to be in the sharp or in the flat. So just be aware of them. But to answer your question, could you change them from like C to D? Yes, you can. Okay. Did I answer all of them na? Yeah, basically we've answered the questions that I wanted you guys to know. I'm just here so that you can hear the answer right away, and that you don't need to wait for next Tuesday for our videos. Alright, so basically that's all I have to say to you guys. Now, after hearing all of that, what do you think you would still prefer? Is it your wooden kalimba or your acrylic? So, are you still more of the hollow type of kalimba, or are you more of the flatboard kalimba? So with that being said, let me just let you hear the acrylic one more time, just playing random keys, okay? Oh, and by the way, yes, the volume of your acrylic is softer and more quiet as compared to your wooden one, okay? Just so you know. Okay, so there you have it. That's all for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!